What's up, boys? Welcome back to another video. So I'm not gonna piggyback off of my last video. I'm just gonna do something different. I'm just gonna like see into the future. You know what I mean? So as we all know, Coca-Cola was something I called out on my Discord. Let me actually just pull it up real quick. Right here. So here I said KO 69/30 August call, so it ended today basically. Uh, Bought it for $75. Okay, so now let's go into options and 0TT now. 69. It's at 277. Okay, so if you just do the math, you pull out your calculator. If you just bought, let's say, one contract, okay, 277. You already made $200, right? I mean, it's simple fucking math. If you know how to do math, you made $202 just off one contract. Okay, not bad. Let's say you had 5 contracts, you would have made almost $1,000. So that's that with Coca-Cola. Now, I'm not gonna go back into why I sold this early, what happened. It's a missed opportunity. Although I'm glad that I called this. At least I know what to look for. Personally, I didn't believe that this would go any higher than, like 70-ish. But there was some news that it would go up to 80 and shit like that. So I believe it now. But now I put in more money in my account and I'm ready to start trading. And this is like a make or break. Okay, this could be the very last video I make on this channel. Or this could be the start of something brand new, and then in a few years someone will come back to this video and pull it back and make an edit or some shit. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't really get it. But we're gonna be talking about Netflix. So Netflix, as you probably guys, I don't know if you've heard or seen, but Netflix hasn't been doing the greatest, and I'm talking about this period here, in the recent weeks. But, and I say, but, if you look at the month and you look at them performing over multiple months, they've been performing extremely well. Extremely well. It's a large cap. Let's look at their quote. Market cap is almost 300 billion. Okay, so half a trillion almost. Their volume is over $1 million. Okay, so it's a large cap, and that's pretty good. When's their next earnings? Okay, so not very soon. Basically, next month. Okay, late next month. Okay, but on the month they're performing, and as you can see here, in 2021 they had a very 2021 into 2022 they had a huge drop. Also, this, I don't know what happened here, but huge drop. And this was bad. Really, 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 really bad. And it just bought it all the way back. And then it now just surpassed, it's not all-time highs, but it's previous highs over here. If you look on the weeks, as you can see, it's still climbing. Like this was riding the 9 and then it broke, and then it was riding the 20. The 20. And then here it broke. It's still riding the 20, and then it went back up. Now, it is getting a little weaker, and that's because of this. Now, we just had, this was not earnings, but earnings went down. We just had market conditions here, SPY. So SPY, Netflix is, I wish I could compare screens. Can I do 2 grids? Oh, perfect. Oh my God, perfect. Wait, this is exactly what I need. Let me move this over here, and then this will be Netflix. Okay, let's do, what the fuck? Okay. It's a little weird when you compare charts, but we're gonna have to make it work. Okay. So basically, as you can see, does this look similar at all? Do you see any similarity here? Because I kind of do. As you can see, SPY, which is a market mover, it's SPY. It's fucking the S&P 500, right? It goes down. Guess what else goes down? Wait, actually, when does this go down? 717. When does this go down? 717 is right over here. Okay, so more like this. Okay, so the start of this move is right before their earnings. Oh, literally the day of their earnings. Wow, look at that. So SPY goes down, Netflix goes down. The day it comes back up, 8:05. When is this? 8:05. Look at this. This day where it turns back around is the day Netflix turns back around. Crazy. That's a weird coincidence, actually. From this, I'm just going to pull this down here. From this move here is the same. Whoops. It's not what I want to do. I can't move it to charts. It's the same as over here. Right? This move on SPY, this large bull run, if you will, past those EMAs, is the same on Netflix. But then look what happens. And just look what happens. Just look what happens. SPY starts to set up. It's going sideways. SPY is going sideways. I could actually take a call option if I really wanted to on SPY, which actually I'm debating on doing between SPY or Netflix, right? Obviously, SPY would be the better option because it's fucking SPY, right? You make a fuck ton of money. You can predict where that goes. Because just look at SPY. Volume currently is 14 million, so there's definitely a lot of activity in there. Obviously, should be expecting. But what I'm trying to say is that Netflix is following SPY to the dot, to the T, right? In terms of moves. So, in my opinion, if SPY starts to break out, Netflix will break out. Okay, or if SPY does break out, Netflix will also break out. Netflix has gone some, how do I get rid of this grid? Reverses. Netflix has gone some pretty good news recently, I'm pretty sure. Last time I read about it. Someone raised their thing to 900 instead of 800. Where is it? Raise purchase 750. Okay, so that's 750, so that's good. I don't know, there's a lot of good news on Netflix. So if SPY does end up breaking out, Netflix will follow. Now, personally, right now, as you can see, there was already kind of a previous breakout, which was this move up, and then it started coming down straight back into the EMA. Now, this, and I saw Morgan tweet about this. Actually, I can pull it up real quick. Oh, yeah, there it is. Morgan posted about it, and he said, Netflix, the reason I didn't take it was because it only consolidated for a few days. Now, this is true. You can see that it only consolidated for 1, 2, 3, maybe three or 4 days, right? And the day that before the breakout was this very thin day, and that's what you're looking for, right? You don't want a breakout that happens here. Now, personally on Coca-Cola, you remember what happens before the breakout? Boom, super thin day. So that's exactly what I'm looking for on Netflix, and that's what happened here. So that was a thin day, extremely thin day. I guess on his screen it touched the EMA, not on mine. Oh, no, it didn't. Super thin day. It's didn't touch the EMA yet. Very thin. And then the fake breakout, as you can see, is sold right back down. And then hit low day, so you'd have been stopped out. It's be bad. Yeah. So that was the fake breakout. We didn't take any of that because, like I said, or like he said something really good. I prefer more consolidation after a large cap makes a big move. So as you can see, the big move he's talking about is this. And SPY also made that big move. And Netflix is a large cap company. And after it makes a big move, we do want to see more consolidation. We want to see more going sideways because we need to see more people stopping their buys. We need to stop people selling. And at one point, we need everything to accumulate and then go right back to going up, right? And guess what? Like I said, it's linked with SPY. So if SPY also sets up a lot of buyers, and buyers will step in later during, the week or whatever, maybe next week, that's when we get those strong buying opportunities. And if everyone's buying SPY and every other stock is going up, why can't Netflix go up, right? So it will go up. It has to go up if SPY goes up. And it's not going to go up here right now and break out before SPY does, because Netflix is not a market mover and Netflix is not the best of the best of the best companies in the world. So it's not going to lead the stock. Not every buyer has its eye on here, right? So if SPY starts the movement, then Netflix will continue. Now, will Netflix go higher and make more profit than SPY or whatever? I don't know. That's that's for it to tell us, you know what I mean? That's for it to show us. But all we're doing with SPY or Netflix here is waiting for more consolidation. And then obviously today's Friday, so we're not going to trade Friday. It's already 12. We're going to wait for a thin day. So a day where there's little to no volume. You can see, whoops, what the fuck is that? Here on this day, well, there was some volume, but not a lot. But here, for example, on this thin day, there was absolutely zero volume, like very low volume. Here on this day, there's almost the same amount of volume, if not less. So you can see there's not much action, and we want that to see in a small candle like that, right? If we can get a very thin candle like that, we can see a breakout, and we also want it to get closer to the breakout line, if you will, and get squished by the EMA. And then from there, we can figure out the ADR and what our strike price will be. But I just want to make this video just to tell y'all what I was looking at. Obviously, it's going to be between SPY and it's going to be between Netflix, right? And that's all I'm looking at for next week. As you guys probably can tell and probably have seen, NVIDIA has beat its earnings, but it had a bad reaction to it. So people sold, and yeah. But if you really think NVIDIA is going to go higher, which I personally do think it will, personally, I will not be getting into options on this because it did not break out, and I don't trust options with long call options like that if it's not like breaking out or something like that. But if you want to do it, go for it. Personally, I think NVIDIA will hold and it will keep going higher. But that's all I have. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.